Perfect. I'm going to stop trying to give us money so we can just start the podcast. Let's start the podcast.
Let's start the podcast.
Oh, we're doing a podcast?
Yeah, we're doing well, it's not really a podcast. It's a video cast.
Vodcast?
Vod.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. No. Unacceptable.
Here goes the intro.
Unacceptable.
Think, thunk, tank. It's time for thunk tank.
Hey, it's your boy Calvin. Smash that like and subscribe. This is Thunk Tanked.
Hello. I'm Andreas.
Sorry.
And today, I'm just a person trying to disrupt Calvin's flow. Same as always.
Hi, I'm Eric, and it's my turn to talk now. I'm doing the words. Do them good.
God, I feel like we're my brother and me if all the brothers were trying to fuck each other up constantly.
I think that would be a better show if they were. So,
oh God, they
us.
might be funny. I tried listening to one of their episodes recently and I couldn't. So we're catching up.
We remain the only podcast I can enjoy listening to.
That's terrifying.
What other enjoyable podcasts are there?
I like to give a shout out to a couple of podcasts. I like A-Lab. It's a podcast.
They make me angry. I don't enjoy listening to them. I listen to them.
That's true.
Don't enjoy.
That's true. All right. Anyhow, I have an idea today.
Oh, please.
I'm gonna pitch you on this idea.
Yes.
Do you know how like Wall Street bets was a thing? You know how like insider trading is a problem, right?
Okay.
It's illegal.
It's illegal, right? So
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to suggest. It's not insider trading if it's publicly posted online.
Ooh, post your insider knowledge on the internet.
Right.
To use it.
So
not be
one, on any public forum, if you go, hey, this seems like blank and blank or whatever, and then you make an investment, it's not insider trading because you did it really publicly. Maybe with knowledge like you got from the internet.
I would argue that lawyers are going to fuck you up if you try that.
Also,
why?
Also, does it work if other people know about it and try to do the same things? Like, you're openly
Well, if
being
you're doing
like
it first.
So here's the thing: it's not insider trading if it's public knowledge. No, it's not insider trading.
There's a difference between something you've said in public and public knowledge. Because you as an insider have absolute knowledge of what's going to happen, but when you post it on the internet, it's just a fucking rumor.
It's always like most things are just rumors with like people that say that they're true.
What if you
There's a big difference between the Q3 earnings reports will be up 80% and some guy on the internet said
what if
the
you have
Q3 earnings reports will be up 80%?
What if you have proof somehow?
Oh, if you post proof, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure they'd fuck you up still.
Probably.
But it's a really cool idea.
Is there any other way to get around it?
I think I should start. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I'm also potentially going to start a subreddit called Not Insider Trading, which I think will be funny.
It's not market collusion if we do it on a public forum.
It isn't, right? It isn't. It's not. It's not collusion if you're.
It's not collusion if we collude in public.
It can't be a conspiracy if we tell everybody about it.
Right. It's not conspiracy if I wear a sign that says I'm planning to do blank. Yeah.
No, you can conspire in public. Like we're on a podcast right now. If we conspire to do a thing, we're still conspiring.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
and the fact that we have only like 6 people watching us makes them like accomplices, probably.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I have a
Subscribe to our
theory.
Patreon and we'll start saying bad shit and get you in trouble.
I have a theory
join
about
our Patreon conspiracy.
I have a theory about Thunk Tanked. I'm not ready to share it yet, but this makes it a conspiracy theory.
Oh,
Ooh.
Cool.
Are we secretly a cult?
I mean, that's
oh,
been...
fuck
Have
yeah.
we been the whole time?
I don't know that that's a
You-
secret. We've been talking about that quite a bit.
So
It's public knowledge.
what about, you know what? You know what we need? Like, cults are cool because you get to stop fucking worrying about like paying taxes and like mortgages and fucking having hard life decisions and like all that crap. Shoveling snow off your fucking porch or whatever the fuck
Fuck
you
that.
do. You get to stop worrying about that, and someone who's really nice to you tells you what to do. And you give him all your stuff, and he deals with most of the fucking problems, and everything's fine. What we start is a cult for people that are too smart to join a cult, but do just want to give up and are okay with it, but like don't want to buy into the crazy shit.
We'll
Which
call
is
it
just,
all the good parts, and it's all the good parts of a cult.
it's like a hippie commune, except like we shower.
Okay. Come join our cult, work on our farm for free, and release yourself from having any of the stress of modern life.
Modern life is fucking stressful.
We don't
Yeah,
believe
oh,
anything,
shit.
and we don't care if you do.
And we
Yeah.
don't let debt collectors onto the farm.
So go bankrupt and then come join our cult.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Acquire huge amounts of credit, take all your cash to us, and disappear onto the farm.
Okay, hold on. So shit's only good for 7 years, right?
No, that you have to declare bankruptcy or something.
Does declaring bankruptcy hurt you after 7 years?
No. Yeah, like, go
This
for
is
it.
a win. Every
Yeah.
7 years, take out tremendous amounts of.
Establish credit, spend years building that credit to the point where you can just get a lot of money, disappear back to the farm.
You can also get a lot of payday loans.
I suppose if we were like issuing paychecks to our farm commune employees, they could use the pay stubs to get payday loans based on that, but like
Oh.
not a lot, not like more than one paycheck's worth.
But it's more money than no money, and we're definitely not paying them actual money.
Yeah,
It definitely would be a fake
this could
pay
work.
stub.
This could the weird credit scam cult could work.
I love that we've taken our two things: one, making cults, and two, scams. We've combined them into a single thing. It's a cult of scammers, basically.
It's a scam cult, yeah. Cult of scams. We worship
So-
Scamos, god of cults.
Wait,
So-
Scamos, god of cults.
I would like to point out that that's been our entire podcast for like over a year now. And yeah, we've got only those two ponies, and they are doing a lot of fucking tricks to keep this shit up. And today we stacked them. But
Ponies riding other ponies.
We talk about other things.
We do. Sometimes.
We do.
Nerd movies,
politics,
politics, yeah.
Israel.
Stupid
No.
people.
We did it once. We did
We
once.
probably did.
I did. Calvin was not pleased. Look, I'm just saying. I'm just asking questions here, guys.
Uh-huh.
Just
Just
asking questions. What
Yeah.
if we took an ethnic minority and killed them all?
Not a question.
I'm just
That's-
asking questions.
That's not
Just
a question.
asking questions.
That's not a question. That's not a question. That's messed up.
You clearly haven't listened to Ben Shapiro say anything ever.
Oh, we're not talking about any of that shit because it's going to make me angry, and I'm already angry. I came into the podcast angry. I don't need more anger. Thank you.
Oh God, that's good. I usually come into the podcast angry. I didn't today. I
Good
came
for
in
you.
sad. It's different. No,
Oh.
no. Calvin, what wrong emotion are you feeling? Quick,
Stupid.
expose your inner self.
I'm feeling stupid.
Oh,
Is stupid an emotion?
Couldn't tell you. Real dumb.
So Eric, do you have any ideas for this our wonderful podcast? Because I kind of threw mine down the stairs in the first 30 seconds. And
Oh yeah, just kick it
it
right down the
didn't
stairs.
bounce.
Look, that
So,
led to a really great place.
It
Yeah,
did.
yeah, we're gonna start a cult of scams.
We should kick more things down the stairs.
Maybe that's something we do in the scam. Every time you don't bring in enough good credit money,
We take out life
kick-
insurance on you, kick you down the stairs.
It could work.
God, that's fucked up. Anyhow, Eric, idea.
So-
Go.
I've recently encountered the problem that debunking fake science is really hard.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of fake science.
Yeah.
Like tons of just bullshit, fake scientific studies that are just garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way to procedurally generate or artificially intelligence our way to, like, debunking these?
Oh no, sorry. I thought you meant creating them. And I was like, yeah, hell yeah.
Well, creating
Hell yeah.
counter bullshit would be just as useful if we could establish a artificially intelligent generated fake scientific journal that just
Pumps out
AI generated
nonsense.
debunkings. Because nobody reads the articles past the headlines. Like,
But-
if you have reading comprehension, you're not falling for fake science articles.
Yeah, the biggest problem with science currently is capitalism. Capitalism and
It's
science do not work well together.
The way things are reported in science journalism is a direct result of monetary motivations. That's true.
And
I was
I-
going to say reporting, but yeah, capitalism could be the problem too.
definitely needs to be fixed. I mean, that if we're going to go to the root of it, but the money is a big part of the issue. Because people can, anybody can make up a thing and post it to journals, whether they've done the stuff or not. That's why we have bad science report things. Did I mention I'm dumb today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, that's why you're saying thingies more than normal.
Not that much more, but a little
just a
bit.
little
Not
more.
Just a
much,
little
yeah,
bit.
but more.
Right. So, because I've thought about this particular problem before.
Ah.
And one of the ideas that I had to solve this problem was to kind of open source science.
That seems like letting all the wackos in.
Right. And that's okay because what the open source part of it is about replication of studies.
The problem is idiots engage in motivated reasoning and cherry pick studies that comply with their pre-existing worldviews, and that's not easy to debunk still.
Right. I don't want to
propose.
I'm not picking a study. I'm talking about straight up replication of the work.
The problem is
Verification.
with a lot of that is people aren't capable of doing that correctly.
Right, which
But
is why
I
it
would
needs
like
to be.
to-
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'd like to go off on a tangent because while that's good,
Yeah.
we do need to replicate scientific work.
I mean, there's a
I
long
suggest
thoughts
Hangman.
about it. And I can't explain it all in like a couple
Hangman.
seconds. but-
Hangman,
Hangman.
you guys know the game Hangman,
Letter
right?
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time you publish an article
hmm
that's found to not be true or correct or right, you get shot in one of your limbs. And when you run out of limbs, you die.
Okay. But what happens
So
when
the
a
problem with
company
that
does
is-
that?
Real science generally doesn't draw fake conclusions, and the people who draw fake conclusions are the
Ah.
problem, and they're not going to sign up to get shot for this. They're
So-
going to just pretend to be scientists like they always have.
I'm going to start these. I'm going to answer your questions in the order I got them. First one, Calvin. We shoot the CEO. Obviously, that's just obvious. Whoever gets
I'm
paid the
down.
most,
For that.
Whoever
whoever gets paid the most gets shot first. That's the rule.
I
Everybody
like that
whose
so
name
much.
is on the study gets shot. That's how it works.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, I don't want my name on that. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Yeah.
One guy's name on it. He limps in, and you're like, oh, fuck. This is going to be a doozy. uh, Eric, as far as that's concerned, I don't remember what your question was, but the
It's
answer is
okay.
no.
Yeah.
Science needs to be less publishing in journals and more Judge Judy.
I will say,
That's
I think
the opposite of what we want.
No, see, because
he's right.
Because what happens is there needs to be like vast penalties for knowingly screwing with science.
So scientific studies are great, but like the bar is not that high. And we have like there's a lot of fucking bad science coming out of
Everywhere.
it's some Eastern European country. No, like specifically.
Oh yeah.
This one I think it's an Eastern European country. There's just way too much science coming out. Just way too fucking much. And it's like, oh, this is all garbage. I think it's either the government or like the governmental universities are just putting a lot of pressure on people to publish, so they just publish, and it's all garbage.
See, this is the thing: is the science itself doesn't have a problem. It's the people, and it's the journalism. It's science journalism, not people writing articles about things, but like publishing in science journals. Like how you make it available to everybody else as being like, this is a real thing we did. That whole system of like verifying it that way, or like, citing other journals and things like so on and so on. That whole system is where it breaks down. It's great.
But it's the only thing that stands between us and chaos.
Yes, and it needs to be thrown out and something else needs to be put in. I don't suggest
you agree with me that the chaos is bad, though, right?
Yes. Like I said,
No,
something else
fun.
needs
The
to be done.
system might not be great, but it's way better than nothing.
Right. But
And the problem is we effectively have nothing.
right. And it worked really well, back when, in the 1800s to whenever.
Yeah,
Well,
back when
I
the
think-
only literate people were scientists.
I think it worked really well back in the 1800s also because all of the scientists knew each other and would tell the other people exactly how fucking stupid they thought they were for their newest bullshit. Like, I don't remember what it was. I remember it was Newton and someone else. Was it Boyle? No, it wasn't Boyle.
The other math guy.
Yeah, and like they
Who also
fucking
invented calculus.
hated each other, and they fought on every fucking thing. And like he better have had his shit in a row because that asshole was on him. Like
Right. But they didn't hate each other.
vindictive.
They didn't hate each other on YouTube, and like
No,
they hated each other through letters.
and I
Yeah.
think occasionally in real life,
Sure.
when you go to the science conference,
Right, in front of the
one.
audience. Yeah.
one of the 15 people there goes, "This is bullshit."
Exactly.
In the middle of your talk. Yeah. So I think there's not enough repercussions.
But
I think the repercussions are the problem. You're right.
That's a big part of it. But it's like the thing is that we found a way that worked in a different cultural environment, and we just kept doing it even though the environment changed. It needs to evolve. And it hasn't, because it works for what we want it to do, which is make money for corporations.
Also do vaguely reputable science and keep complete whack jobs out.
But who wants
The
that?
whack jobs out is one of the important functions.
I don't think that's a big function of the current scientific setup. Like I'm not talking about like science and how science is done in the scientific method. I'm talking about science journals.
There's so much between the shit that doesn't get published and the shit that does. Like the stuff that does get published is way better than the garbage that you see floating around on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Right. And that's the key is we need to stop the garbage.
Right.
Stopping the garbage is what saves lives.
I'm going to disagree with you because you brought up a point when you opened this, which was not stopping bad science. It was fighting bad science with worse, different science. And I think that's more something we can talk to.
Oh man.
Right.
I can't.
Increasing the noise to signal ratio till it's fucking complete garbage.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
necessary. I think that's already happened.
It hasn't though.
No, it has.
Because people haven't lost complete faith in all science.
Yes,
they
they
aren't like
have.
this is all garbage.
At least 50% of people have.
Yeah.
At least in this country. I don't know about the world.
Started with like 50% people believe in like angels and we're aren't bad at things. Yeah. Like we already
ghosts. Everybody believes in ghosts, right? Hands up, everybody believes in ghosts.
I mean, we do run Ghost Crate. I mean,
we do run Ghost Crate. I'm financially incentivized to believe in ghosts.
I believe in ghosts too now.
And that's the problem. That's exactly the problem.
So very specifically though, is there a way we can AI generate fucking garbage?
Yeah, GPT-3.
Like, no, garbage science that helps somehow?
Oh, that helps. No. Nothing's.
What if we just chose the right opinion to make garbage science about?
Yeah.
Let's take something that we all agree is correct and fine. So I'm going to start with vaccines don't cause autism.
Gravity. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
gravity is a better place to start.
or the Earth is not flat.
Mm-hmm. Earth is flat and it's accelerating upwards at 9 point whatever the fuck gravity is per second.
9.3.
Would that work, physics majors out there?
Yeah. That makes sense.
9.81.
There's no difference.
Per second squared.
There's no difference between motion and gravity. None.
Yeah, no, there really isn't. Well, it's an acceleration, so it has to be accelerated.
If it was just moving, it wouldn't be gravity.
That's right.
It's the acceleration that makes it fall.
What I love about that theory is that means we've been accelerating at that rate for a very long. What's the speed of?
For only 5,000 years, Andreas. Only 5,000 years.
Okay, so
do you think the Earth ever has to stop? Oh, the Earth might be turning,
and
the Earth is spinning in a huge circle.
Around the sun. That's how the day-night cycle works.
So wait, let's propose a new theory. Okay, the Earth isn't flat; it's a tube, and we're on the inside of it. Right, and it's spinning, which is what's keeping us stuck to the outside or the inside.
So I wanna actually give a shout out. I had a math professor that someone was like, he was really fun, and someone was like, "What do you think of the whole world is flat thing?" And he's like, "I can prove it's not." But he's like, "But I can also show that it might also be a whatever the fucking donut shape is. I don't remember what the donut shape is. A torus. Yeah." He's like, "But I can also show that." So
I want to see his math for the Earth being fucking...
The answer is in math, I believe a coffee mug technically is a torus or whatever. So because it has a hole in it, so you can describe the outside as being as fucking wonky as you want, as long as there's a hole.
All right, the handle. I forgot about the handle.
Yeah. So basically everything is like physically.
So if the Earth has a single hole in it, it's a torus. That makes perfect sense.
Which it does at both of the poles, so that you can get to the dinosaurs on the inside.
Right. Well, where the fuck do you think the dinosaurs went? That's ridiculous. There aren't nearly enough skeletons.
Disappear.
Right.
There's way too few skeletons.
Inside.
Everybody knows. So like Earth being round would be a great one to just spam fake studies out. And it's like, here's literal garbage studies that shouldn't exist and don't matter and don't mean anything, that just have the title, "The Earth is this shape," basically.
Studies show the Earth is a banana. Studies show the Earth is a torus. And we're just using various types of mathematical mapping to make that up.
No, I was thinking they all show that it's a sphere of some sort.
Oh,
An ovoid
it would like
spheroid.
ask the question: is the Earth banana shaped? And the conclusion is no.
No, it's fucking
round.
It's a sphere.
Oh my god.
That way, anybody circulating the article because they read the headline looks like a fucking idiot because they didn't read to the conclusion.
We should just have the conclusion in the fucking beginning, because most people won't read to the end.
I don't know how you're gonna fix dumb people, guys. I'm sorry.
I so badly want to fix dumb people, though.
Yeah.
Let me pitch you on a new idea. Ready? It doesn't fix anything, but we call it dumb internet, and it's a special internet.
It's called Facebook. I've seen it.
We put all the. Oh fuck! You're right. Never mind. Right. Another invention of mine that's already a thing. Oh fuck! All right. Well, fine.
Yeah.
I liked my weird segregating the internet by intelligence, because it's one, awful, and two, fixes nothing.
Right. But I think what the difference, what we need to pitch to Facebook, and which I'm sure they would be very content with, is that the people who go to Facebook can never leave Facebook and go to other places on the internet.
I think they have that in India, don't they?
Great.
Like if you buy certain internet plans, it's just Facebook.
I think I've heard of that. Yeah, that does sound familiar.
That sounds like a dystopian cyberpunk future. Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're getting.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting. That's where we are.
Yeah.
God, I need to learn
I want
more
cyberpunk and less dystopia in my cyberpunk dystopia. Not nearly enough neon.
Way too much like go to work and fucking pay taxes, and not nearly enough like cool coats and weird shit.
Light up umbrellas.
Yeah, fucking I want more weird shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I want more like
coming.
Japanese street food markets.
That's coming. Yeah, the real problem is there's not enough neon Japanese signs just everywhere. That's true.
God, that is true. I think we can just do that.
And it doesn't rain enough.
We can just buy those.
It needs to rain.
Does not. No, it rains enough. The problem is it snows more than we think it should. Because we have only watched Blade Runner. And Blade Runner only has rain and no snow. Because they heated up the atmosphere so hot.
Well, we're getting there. We're
working on it.
Give it some time.
We'll get there one day. You guys want to buy a cargo ship and build a community out on it full of hydroponics and...
Have you been reading my thoughts?
No.
Yes, I do.
That sounds wonderful, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then occasionally, when we need shit, we just are pirates and take over other cargo ships and
get
add
a
to our
bunch
flotilla
of jet ski.
Jet ski pirates.
Yeah,
Sounds
a bunch
fun.
of jet skis. And then we get all the oil. That's the idea. We'll take all the oil that we can get when
wait for the U.S. Navy to come push our shit in. Yeah, yeah,
No,
I love it.
I was gonna say give it back to the earth.
We wait until the ocean rises, and then it's Waterworld, and we have a cool like pirate jet ski army.
I love Eric's suggestion of giving the oil back to the earth.
That's terrible.
That's one of my favorite.
Fucking awful.
Fucking. So here's the shirt for that. It's
Pour the oil into the ocean?
I think it's like a gas pump handle onto a flower, and it says from the earth back to the earth, or something like that.
From the earth to the earth it shall return.
To the earth it shall return. Yeah.
Oil.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. A poster.
Yeah.
Bumper sticker.
I thought of another shirt, but it's super depressing.
Well, go for it.
Life, it's better than nothing. Yeah.
I mean, for some people.
I mean, I don't know what people value.
Yeah. I mean, people do commit suicide, and this is
Yeah.
the spot where we put the 1-800 number up again, and then but also like that's for some people it's not better than nothing apparently. I mean, we think they're wrong, obviously, because we're still alive, right? You guys haven't killed
I mean, either that or
yourselves.
things haven't gotten bad enough.
Yeah, not recently.
Jesus Christ. Hey, Calvin, do you have an idea this week, or do we have to keep talking about suicide?
No, we really don't have to keep talking about suicide.
Perfect. So you have an idea, huh?
Okay, so you know how you can put watermelons in things and you can get different shapes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think the big new hit is D20 shaped watermelons.
God, they're so close to
Ooh,
round.
Nerds would
It's
love
almost...
the shit out of that.
Yeah.
So can I pitch you on a different shape?
No, I'm not accepting any
No.
other shapes right now.
That's fair. Never mind.
Only D20. We can put you can marker the numbers on them and then roll the watermelon down the table at Dungeons and Dragons, and yeah, because like most dice just aren't big enough, I think. And then after the game, you can eat the dice.
You could always do them with just a flat top and a slight flat bottom. So like they're this big conical shape, not conical. What is it?
Cylindrical.
No, not cylindrical either. Like imagine a watermelon, but with the very tip cut off, so it has a little flat, and then cut in half. So
And-
it's going to be a bowl. that you can eat the watermelon out.
Oh,
You just cut
it's-
the top off, and it's a bowl.
Okay, no, that's
Like,
pretty
scoop out.
awesome.
Like that's not bad, and it's basically the shape it already is, but like a little different.
Dude, that's pretty
That's
cool.
a pretty good one.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
I think can you imagine just being like shunk and just like boop and like everyone enjoy.
Cylindrical
Ready to eat
watermelon. Cylindrical watermelon would be a lot easier to cut.
It would. And you wouldn't have those weird, differently sized pieces at the end that nobody wants to eat.
Yeah.
Why do we even sell naturally grown watermelon?
I bet they're bigger.
I'll bet they're cheaper and easier to deal with.
Oh, well, that's for sure. You don't have to put a plastic mold around each fucking watermelon.
This is why you get a robot to do it. Goes out into the thing.
Robot watermelon farms, it's the future.
Scans for watermelons and then puts them in a thing. And you could sell them for twice as much. I would buy it. Like, if I went to the store and suddenly there were D20 watermelons, we would get one every time we go to the store.
Huh. Can you do the same thing with pumpkins?
Probably, but less so because they're going to have that natural texture.
Well, my thought is Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you can do
Pumpkins
weird...
shaped like a skull.
Right. Pumpkin shaped like a ghost.
Pumpkins shaped like the ghoul.
Yep, with the stem being its nose or something.
Yeah, but that takes all the
Yeah.
fun out of carving a pumpkin, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, you're not going to get high fidelity because they're going to be all weird and ridgy and fucking still pumpkins. Right?
Sure. Maybe.
I think the skull-shaped pumpkins would be popular.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is kind of. I agree with you. That's
like
pretty
lawn
cool.
decor. Because people buy plastic skulls. And guess what? This is biodegradable skulls.
Not a bad idea.
And I think
Yeah.
there are white pumpkins.
There are. I've seen them. I
Yeah.
think they're either... I don't know.
Oh,
they're-
man.
they exist.
White pumpkin skulls is awesome. Just as a straight up business idea, can this be done? The answer, of course, is yes.
So who in our chat is brave enough to take on this project?
Yeah, I think, man, I think if I I could carve a mold, and I wonder if we could grow pumpkins in the backyard. I bet we could. But Alex could.
I see pumpkin farms near me. It's obviously a possibility.
Right? And we just sell them every year like skull pumpkins, $20.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. We should do it.
20 bumps.
You could
bucks
charge
a
way
pump,
more than $20 for them too.
Probably.
Normal pumpkins are like probably $20 at this point.
$25.
Sell
there
them
you
on
go.
Etsy for 50 plus shipping.
And it's like $25 shipping and handling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And 10 of that is
probably.
my handling.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shipping pumpkins is probably not cheap.
That's probably very expensive.
So I want to talk about something I learned about recently, which is apples and
The
why
fruit.
they suck.
Because they don't breed true.
Are we talking about Steve Jobs or are we talking about fruits?
Fruits.
Okay.
Fruits, of
Oh,
course.
okay, good.
So there's an apple called the Red Delicious.
Yeah, they suck.
They didn't used to.
Oh, did
They
they
used
lose
to
them?
be one of the best apples in the world. Apparently, they were incredible. And then fucking farmers bred them to look red and be pretty and to
That's
be
weird
have
because you
tougher-
can't really breed apples.
So you select, yeah. So this is what I learned: is you selectively breed by basically you grow a bunch of fucking apples and see what happens, and then when you
Yeah.
like that one, you cut branches off of it and fucking splice them onto fucking
Clone.
other trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Because
mutated
apples
bits.
don't reproduce the way you did normal.
Yeah, they
things
grow
do.
completely different weird apples. When you plant a seed, you get some random apple tree.
Yeah, and
They're
you
all
just
unique.
luck.
And if you want them to be the same, you have to clone them.
It's like a big fucking problem. So they bred Red Delicious to have thicker skins and mushier fucking insides so that they wouldn't bruise as easily and not be as detectable when they're bruised. And they bred them to have perfectly red skin, and they stopped tasting good, but they started looking good. Then someone recently invented the Honeycrisp, which you
are
all know.
amazing.
And then immediately threw a giant shit fit when people started breeding it instead of for flavor, but to have like thicker skin and keep on the shelf and be bigger. And like, so Honeycrisps are slowly getting worse because people are being dick shits. But what this same guy did was he went out and he made a new apple. Because apparently he just does that.
Do that shit.
But he trademarked the name this time. So now, because the problem is anyone can get some Honeycrisps, grow them, get different ones that are a little different but still good enough, call them Honeycrisps. And now they have thicker skin and they don't taste as good and no one gives a shit, right? Now, this guy's created the Sweet Tango, which is a trademark name. And if you buy a Sweet Tango, you know it's been bred specifically to taste good and not for any other bullshit. And I just thought that was really neat that someone trademarked a fucking apple name.
Yeah.
I
want to trademark an apple name and call it like brown but pretty okay.
We should do a thunk tanked apple.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bruce
Eric,
Tasty.
What am I doing?
Make a Patreon tier that only allows like 10 people in it, and it's like $25 a month, but we'll send you an apple every month. Yeah, call it like the Thunk Tank Horticulture Pass or something. Just when we're done here, whatever.
Okay, good. Because I was going to do it right now.
I know. I could see that in your eyes, in your content creating eyes. Yeah,
Amazing.
we should create an apple.
Amazing.
Do you know how apples are stored long term? Sorry, this has become
a refrigerator.
No, sir.
Hey.
Nope. They used to. In a nitrogen-filled warehouse.
Oh, that's most produce, though.
That's true. But have you ever thought about that? That's crazy. There's an entire warehouse that if you walk into it, you'll just die.
Okay.
Because there's no air.
Yeah.
There's no oxygen.
Probably
it's
some.
just nitrogen. What?
There's probably some.
Otherwise, then the stuff
it's probably
would go bad.
way easier to have a little bit of stuff in there.
There's probably a little bit of oxygen.
Let's get technical about this.
Technically, there's oxygen.
Yeah. Yep. That's the thing.
Well, this has been our podcast.
Yeah. I
Where we
learned
bitch about apples.
today that apples are stored in a mostly nitrogen filled room.
I learned today that I don't know when the Cowboy Bebop show is coming out. But when it does, we're gonna have a viewing party. And you guys can all watch us watch it. That's not true.
That's not true at all. But join our Discord just in case that does happen.
Oh yeah, you should. You'll
Yeah.
illegally stream fucking
won't.
Cowboy Bebop on the Discord
We
thing.
won't.
Yes, we
That
will.
won't.
I don't
No,
think
that
we're
won't
going to
happen.
do that. I think we're just going to
We
watch
might.
it and make everybody else stream it on their own shit.
We might though. You should
Oh, yeah,
enjoy
you
to
don't
find
know.
out.
Yeah.
We're crazy. We'll do anything.
We're wild cards. Seriously, join our Discord. We're a wonderful group of individuals who all occasionally chime in about funny things we find in the wild. And by the wild, I mean the local Walmart.
As close to the wilderness as any of us get.
Eric, did you learn anything?
I learned that science is hard and I hate it.
People that are the problem.
Yeah, people are the problem. That's what I learned.
Science is pretty rad.
People must be stopped.
But people need to be. Yeah, let's get rid of them.
What are we naming this?
Title? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I think. What about like? You can eat blue-ringed octopus. Did you know
No.
you can eat blue-ringed octopus?
No, I did not know that. What?
This sounds like a new thing and not anything that we talked about on the episode.
Yeah,
they're gonna-
well,
What's the
Can we
first
call
thing?
it how apples are related to a cyberpunk dystopia you'll live in soon? The apple-filled cyberpunk dystopia that's your future, your inevitable future.
how apple growth is a sign of democracy's failure? I don't know.
Apple punk dystopia.
Apple punk dystopia. Matrix 4 secretly apple punk dystopia. I think we did secretly a dystopia last week. Let's
We
not
did,
do
we
that.
did. Yeah, we're
did.
just realizing how shitty the world is, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. We're getting there. We'll get back. What about? I don't know. Man, this makes for a great audio listening.
What is
Yeah,
the
unrelated. Did you guys hear they're actually making an actual gay Superman?
Yeah, I did hear
Mhm.
that, and it made me
And they're
angry.
not. It's disappointing.
It made me
not,
angry.
Not gay. He was bi.
Yeah, that
A,
also made
not
me
actually
angry.
Superman. It's his son.
Yeah.
Also made me angry.
Like,
Why are
do
you
they want
angry?
the headline actually do the thing?
No, it makes me so angry.
Why? Because it's our idea.
One, all right, yes, mostly that, and two, they remake Superman every fucking 5 years.
Yes.
They're
So?
like
That's
Superman
how
now.
comics work.
Now we've reborn Superman in a whole new universe with the whole exact same parents and the whole same childhood, except it's slightly different. And we're making it with this theme. And it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, just do that and he's gay. That's easy. But instead they're like, no, his kid's gay. It's like, okay. And then they're like, oh, well, actually, he's bi. Does that make it better? Is that easier for people to get? It's like, no, just like, what is this half measure bullshit?
That's no, you're canceled.
Oh, I just feel like it's they're taking the smallest step with as little risk as possible.
Yeah, they are absolute cowards, but trying to like pander to people who are progressive. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And also it's the Superman comics. No one reads those.
Yeah, it's like fuck all
But-
comic books.
Actually, hold on. We're literally gonna watch an immortal super being come to terms with their child's sexuality.
No, he's just gonna be totally woke and okay about
Of course he's gonna be fine with it. He like deals with murder on a daily basis. He couldn't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
it. He cares about like galactic level threats.
Yeah,
Not,
no,
you know.
doesn't give a shit.
Wouldn't it be
Like-
great though if Superman was like totally like, I don't know what to do. I grew up, you
Oh,
know,
he's like-
in a small
he's all-
American farmland. He's like totally non-progressive, you know, apple pie American.
God, can you imagine?
Actually, that might make a good comic book.
Yeah,
My dad telling my dad who's Superman I'm gay is a moment.
and then what if
Oh.
Superman doesn't take it well?
Yeah, no, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. That'd be the point. He's
No. I'm like what? I don't know what happens. Maybe the Earth falls into ruin because Superman is having like he just can't handle it. He can't focus, and he has to come to terms with it, or the world will break down.
Yeah,
But he also has like super hearing and X-ray vision.
What does that mean?
It means he'll know before his son.
How's this kid been hiding this in the first place?
But yeah, can he read thoughts? I feel like
no,
at some point
he
can't
read thoughts. No, he can't.
I wouldn't bet that he never could read thoughts.
No, okay, no. I mean, like he is, like he's literally kissed somebody and wiped their memory before. On more than one occasion. On more than one occasion.
So, no. Let's stop for a second and look at the moral.
Is Superman secretly a vampire?
Look at the moral.
Tune in next time to find out.
Of kissing someone and wiping their memory.
Is Superman secretly a vampire? I think is our episode title.
I rolled the outro.
I think we should just say "gay Superman," called it, and that's it. And we just accept that we're gonna get 3 views, and 2 of them are gonna be our mother, and then just accept that the clickbait doesn't always have to work, and that's okay, because consistency is king. No, we should get some clickbait.